Hey there, it's Tom the English Picker here. I just want to do the second part of the video of stuff I picked up at the Carboot sales at the weekend. Apologies, in the last video there was a bit of a drone in the background. I got a fan on and I'd forgotten it was on, so there was a bit of background noise, so I apologise for that. Yeah, let's get right into it. I picked up a load of stuff really, which is just a small proportion of it. There's loads and loads, so yeah. Picked up this new in box, The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey. You've got Gandalf and the other dudes in there. I haven't actually seen this film, so read the book obviously, but yeah, that was £2. Then from the same seller for £2 as well. It's a bit busted up, but it is new in case. Now this I would sell as like new on Amazon probably, because it is quite creased, although it is new in box. It's only from 2011, but I would sell that as like new, or maybe even very good, but mention that it is new in the box. And that was £2. Oops. And then again for £2 I picked up this. This is quite nice. The Lost Boys trilogy. It doesn't go for as much as I thought it might. Only goes for about £6 or so. So that one I might even trade into CEX because it's not a bad price. I think it's £4 trade in, so just make a couple of quid on that. Then some gaming stuff. I picked up a multi-tap. I got it for £1.50, not the £2. The guy was, fairly quiet. He was, like, yeah, it definitely works, and he seemed legit. So I will test it, but that's pretty cool. That'll go with a bundle. Got that there. Then I picked up this. There's not much money in this. It's 50p. Baldur's Gate. I remember back in the day this was quite big. I think this was from the big box version, but there's no money in that really. But what was cool is for 50p they got this, the Ultimate Doom in the big box version. And it's all complete inside, which is cool, and for 50p that's a good deal. I'll put that on eBay. I can't remember what they go for, but I'm going to guess about £10. Then I picked up some trainers. I picked these up because they're quite large sizes, and I've done well with large sizes before. These are a pair of Reebok. I don't know what the model number is, but this is just a non-marking sole. They're like a suede. They were £2. £2 there. Got a little Union Jack, but the reason why I got them is because they're UK size 12, so they're a big size, which is cool. And then from the same person for £2, I picked up this pair of Adidas trainers. Marked Adidas somewhere. There we go. But they're also branded Goodyear. Not bad condition, worn condition, no smell or anything. But they are UK size 12.5. See there. So big size. Should do alright on them. Okay, then I picked up a XD card. It's been opened, but these XD cards do okay. I think that was £1, so that was cool. This was nice. Picked up this Super Mario Brothers 3 DVD and CD case, new with tags. It's not from that sort of time period. It's from 2006. It says down there, so not majorly old, but very cool with a little tag there and whatnot. So for 20p, that was a good deal. Then this was cool. I picked up this with a Pac-Man game. It is Mega Drive, and it came with 2 control pads, and it was £10 with the game, which is a bit more than I'd ordinarily pay. The guy was fairly, sure that it worked. It was from the same guy I got the multi-tap from. So yeah, thought I'd take a chance on that. I need one for testing all the Mega Drive games that I get, and I sold the last one stupidly, so yeah, for that price, that was pretty cool. I was surprised that was there though still. I mean, maybe he got it priced higher, I'm not sure. Then I picked up some DS's. Now I paid £12 for these with the chargers. which is a bit more than ordinarily I'd like to pay, considering that there's a pink one here, DS Lite, and the thing on it is a bit iffy. It's got a bit missing there. So if anybody knows, do CEX take these if they're a little bit dodgy, or is it worth selling on eBay or what? They wouldn't split them, so it's kind of all or nothing. So unfortunately that one's, it powers up and works, it's just the hinge. But this black one here is lovely condition, really nice. I mean, it's still got the screen protector on there, so that's really nice, good quality one. And that both of them came with the chargers, which is cool. There, then this was nice. This is a second mag light that I picked up recently. Mini mag light, and you can see there, basically new in the box, with a Swiss Army penknife, which is a strange combination, but it kind of works. Those batteries probably a bit iffy because of the knife. I can't really sell it on eBay, so this will probably be a present for my dad or something like that. And I paid £2 on that, so hopefully he doesn't watch this. If not, someone else will get it. Then I picked up this. It is a slimline Xbox 360 hard drive, but it's a 250 gig. The guy was trying to convince me that it was worth loads because of what it says on it. He paid £45 for it, and thankfully his son was there, and he was like, "No, I'll just sell it, Dad." So I paid £7 for it. And I haven't really got any reception to look it up, and I would have thought they would have gone for more, but actually brand new you can get these from Amazon for £22. So yeah, not great, but CEX trade-in is about 12, so I'll probably just trade that in and move on. Sometimes it happens that way, that trade-in, like store credit, that is pretty decent on it, so yeah, I wouldn't make that much. What's next? I picked up another box of comics. I got some other comics from the 1970s, which I posted on the UK resellers forum, but they're at my workshop at the moment, so I can't show you them. And that was about 20 comics from the early 1970s, Spider-Man and the Hulk. And that was £9 for them. And I paid £10 for this box, and I'll just show you some. That's nothing major. This one's a cool one, but unfortunately, you know, it's got a bit of wear here. Alien. And then we've got Superman versus Aliens. And we've got Batman versus Aliens. There's another Batman versus Aliens at the back. I haven't really looked these up, but I imagine they're good. Got this one here, Titans. This one looks cool. Iron Man, the 300th celebration. And then it kind of goes into these more manga type ones. And then there's a whole heap of ones a bit like this manga style. And then more ones maybe aimed at women, or girls should I say. And then there's loads and loads and loads and loads, like probably 40 odd of these Radmer and a half. And then there's some other ones called The Return of Lum. There's loads. I mean, there's twice that much, so there's flipping loads of them. So for £10, I mean, who knows? I think my money's back just on those Aliens ones, really. And the others we shall see. I'm still learning, still trying to get my head around it. I know there's not masses of money in comics, but in some there potentially is. This was a really weird one. I've never seen one of these before, and I had to pick it up just because it was odd. And it was 20p, and it's replacement PlayStation software case. It says pack of 3, but there's just one, and it's still new and sealed. I don't know, some kind of hardcore PlayStation collector might like this, and if all else fails I'll just use it as a replacement case. But it just shows it's just really odd. I've never ever seen these before. 20p. Just bought it out of novelty. Then I don't know why I keep buying these. Maybe it's because I'm Bongo Boy. I keep buying these bongos, and it was £1 with Donkey Konga. There really isn't a market for these at all. I have still not sold a set of these. Even on Amazon, the price is awful. It's a big unit. Even teamed up with the game, it's like £5. Even FBA price is like £5-6. So I don't know why I keep buying them, but I can't say no to them. It's really odd. I've got some kind of bongo issue. I don't know. Storing bongos until the zombie apocalypse or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, so that was £1 wasted, and then I got a whole stack of PlayStation games. Some I paid like 50p and £1, and then I got most of those for a job lot for a tenner with some PC games, which is still in the car. Off the guy I got the Mega Drive from, he chucked these in for free. So I got Game Boy 4-in-1 Fun Pack. I actually saw this game loose at the same Carboot, and the woman wanted £3 for it. But this is all in there with the insert and all that. So and it comes with its own protective case. So that's cool. And then this is a bit squished, but it's still called Nigel Mansell's Formula. No, it doesn't even got the word formula. Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing. I'll put my teeth back in and talk properly soon. Apologies. This video is going to be a long one, so I hope you're sitting comfortably. And then I'll quickly whiz through these PlayStation games. Quite a lot of black box ones. We've got Theme Park World. Not mega money, these aren't. There's the odd one or two that's alright. Some for my own collection. Micro Machines V3. What's this? G Police. I like how the PlayStation games are all in the same font on the side, because some of these with funny graphics, it's difficult to read sometimes. I've got Jurassic Park The Lost World. International Track and Field. Sheep. V-Rally. And I've got a loose copy of Rugrats. This is one I paid separately. I paid 50p for this. It's a shame it hasn't got the insert thing. Baby Universe. So, never seen that one before. Then, there's also a DS game. I paid 50p for Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Paid £1 for this. Rayman. I think I've already got this actually. So, there we go. And then we've got 2 copies of The Jungle Book Groove Party. This is nice. We've got Tekken 2. It's the platinum version now. So. Then the obligatory Worms. Great game. Then we've got Cool Borders, which is strange because it hasn't got the PlayStation logo down here. I've never seen that before. This one's a good game. It's got really heavy manual. Army Men 3D. Case is knackered, but this manual is seriously chunky. It's a big manual, and the insert things there as well as the manual, so that's cool. Then a Bug's Life Platinum, and then this one's a good one to look out for. RC DE-GO. So pretty cool. It's got like a manga character. That's why I picked it up, because it looks interesting. And then this last one's interesting. I paid 20p for this one. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, but I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that G means it was an Australian release, because it's got, let's see if we can, come on, focus in, let's see if we can get it there, there, little emu, and it says Australia, so, I mean, it could just be the case, but yeah, interesting, I've never had that before, so that was cool. Then a huge lot of toy sort of figures, which I'll save for the end. we've also got the announcement of Dickhead of the Week as well, which is an important announcement. There were 2 contenders this week, which I'll go into nearer the end. But there was some big time contenders for Dickhead of the Week. There was a lot of dickheads this weekend. Anyway, so I picked up this pair of Converse trainers from the same person I got the comics from. They're quite nice. They've got like a printed sequin pattern on. They're good condition, hardly worn. The soles are lovely, and they were £1, which is a screaming deal. I don't know, 15 quid on them maybe. Then, oh, that was another thing. And then a nice thing about that box of comics is when I went through them last night, I didn't realise at the bottom of the box I found Sims 3 on the 3DS. So that's about 10 quid on eBay. So that's a nice little Brucey bonus. I picked this up. I don't know why it was cheap. I think it was like 50p. And it's like a handbag made out of Coke cans. I've done well selling these sort of recycled things before, so I'm going to chuck that in my antiques booth because it's handmade. They allow handmade things, so yeah, give it a whirl. You know, put 5-6 quid on it, see what happens. And then I'll show you these. Then we'll do Dickhead of the Week, and then I'll show you the toys at the end. These are nice. I picked up this pair of Aztec print Vans. They're supposed to be faded like this, but they're got that on the back there. Similar ones have sold around the £10-12 mark, which seems a bit low, so I might try a bit higher. But they were all auctioned, but they've got a bit of damage. The side's coming away there, so I might try and glue that down with a bit of super glue. But they were £1, so that's fine. And then the last set of shoes. I've got loads of other shoes, but like Converse trainers and stuff like that without laces, but I won't bore you to tears with them. Was this unusual coloured pair of Adidas, I'm assuming kind of cross-country shoes. Unfortunately, it's got this 15 written here, and it's got this strange zip-up system, so I haven't looked these up yet, but they were £1, so why not? Get those out of the way. Okay, Dickhead of the Week. So there was a couple of contenders for Dickhead of the Week. Both of them, strangely enough, this week were women. There was some. I heard the word eBay used so much this weekend. It was silly. And yeah, the first Dickhead of the Week, which was the Sunday, which is the runner-up, was this woman who I first went to a stall because she'd got some Converse trainers, and she'd got a pair of leather ones, and then she got some like denim type ones where the Converse logo was more embroidered. Nice. And I said, oh, how much are your Converse trainers? I was dead nice and polite. That's the way I am at Carboot. I'm very mild-mannered, not aggressive in any way. And she sort of aggressively comes over and goes, well, those in the leather ones are £14, and the denim ones are £18, and you can look them up on eBay if you want. And I thought, whoa, God, this woman's attitude already is a bit weird. So I put them down and went, oh no, this is probably a bit much for me. So then I moved further down a stall and I saw some computer games. Now in my head, I should have just walked away probably from a stall with her attitude in the first place. So she got a load of DS games, and it was really weird because she got quite a lot that were new and sealed. And she got stickers. There were stickers on them which I recognised to be Argos stickers. So it's strange how she got like 3 copies of the same game new and sealed. So she'd obviously seen them cheap or something. I don't know. So they were like I can't speak today. Pokemon Black and Pokemon White for the DS, and then there was a Professor Layton 3DS one. And I looked at them and thought, I'm going to look at the prices. So she was off chatting to someone, and I just was subtly scanning them. And as soon as she saw me get the phone out, she was over like a shot, just stood there, just staring at me. And then she just went, what are you doing? And then she went, what are you doing? Are you scanning them? I said, yeah, I'm just seeing what sort of price they go for, you know, how much you want for them. And she went, well, the Pokemon ones I want £15 each for. The Professor Layton one I want £12, and then there was another one that was open. She wanted £8 for, and I was like, okay. And then she just stood there watching me, and I really hate that. I just want to be left alone, just left to make up my own mind, not watched like a hawk. It was really weird. And I looked on Amazon, and the Pokemon ones, Amazon was selling them at $7.99 each. And at the time, she was like heckling me, saying, "Oh, I guarantee that'll be cheaper than I've looked and all this." I said, "Well, actually, on Amazon, because she pissed me off at this point. I went, "The $7.99," and it was just like, she was just a dick, and she just got an attitude, and she was insistent that she should get these prices because they're that price on eBay. I was like, "Love, you're in the middle of a bloody field. You've paid £9 to be here. That doesn't give you the privilege to charge eBay prices. The reason why you charge eBay prices is because you pay the fees. You take the time to list them. You wait for the customer to come, and the customer gets the goods hand delivered by the postman to their own house without leaving the house. Why should I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go and buy it off you for more than I could get it while I'm sitting on my arse watching the telly?" Anyway, so she nearly won Dickhead of the Week, but the person who well and truly won Dickhead of the Week was the DVD seller at the Saturday Carboot. Now, I thought I was onto a real winner, because I went up to the DVD thing, and they got loads of really interesting DVDs and stuff like that. And the guy was there, and the guy, to be fair to him, was a nice guy, but he was severely whipped. And he was probably late 40s, early 50s, and his wife, I'm assuming wife, was about the same price. And I was looking through the DVDs and whatnot, and she said, no, he said, I asked him, I said, "Oh, how much are the DVDs now up to the box sets?" And there was a young lad there looking through, and he picked up some decent games, which is fair enough, and bought them, that's fine. And he said the same price to him and charged prices. And I picked up this, which is Sex and the City, the complete series. I said, "Oh, how much is this?" And he goes, "All box sets are £3, and all singles are 50p. So I was like, cool. So I went through, and I was trying to make it so, like, say I got 12 quid's worth, and I would say would take a tenner. So I picked up this, Inspector Morse, another new. Some of them were new, and quite a lot of them were new and sealed. And then there was one which was a Rebus, I think it's like a detective box set. And I subtly scanned it, and it was going for like 35 quid on Amazon. I was like, cool. And this is obviously was a good one. I can't remember what this goes for. I think it goes about 15-20 quid. So I was like, I'm definitely getting that. Definitely getting the Rebus one. The Morse one, I would make like £3-4 profit. And then there was like a new and sealed one that was, so basically I had 4 box sets. And I said to the guy, I said, "Oh, could you do a tenner on this?" And the woman had gone off wandering buying stuff. And I heard her running across the car boot. Like, I turned around, she was running straight at me. And she just ran up to me and grabbed the DVDs out of my hand like that. And she goes, "You're not getting those for £3 each." And I was like, well, I thought, like, what have I done, So she comes running, grabs them. She goes, "You're definitely not having that Rebus one. I'm putting that on eBay, and I'm getting 10 quid on eBay for that." And I was like, okay. She was like proper rude. And she goes, and what was his name? It was something like Barry or something like that. "Barry, I told you the Morse one was a £5, like this." And she was just really dickish about it. And I was like, and I actually said to her, I said, "If you hadn't have been rude to me, I would have paid you 10 quid for that box set. But since you're being rude, I'm just going to take this one, and here's your 3 quid." And I just put the 3 quid down, and the bloke looks so embarrassed. But she has won the award for Dickhead of the Week, because she can go off and put it on eBay for 10 quid, and she might get 10 quid for it. But if she hadn't have been a dick, I would have paid her 10 quid for it. I would have made a profit, she wouldn't have made a profit. But instead, she decided to be a dick and wanted to put it on eBay. And it might not even sell, and I hope it doesn't. So that's my rant over. She's the winner. and I got this, which I think it sells for about 15-20 quid, something like that. I did look it up, and it's got all the discs and stuff in there. So for 3 quid, I was going to take that. If it had been marginal price wise, I would have just left it, but I wasn't going to turn money away. And you know, yeah, I gave her 3 quid, but so what? Anyway, so what we on? 25 minutes. So if you've stuck with me this long, I appreciate it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it here. I'll do a separate video about these toys because this has gone on for way too long because I got ranting. So thanks for watching. If you've stayed this far and you like the video, hit the like button. Also, if you've got any comments or suggestions or anything like that, pop them down in the comment section and I'll catch you in the next video. See you later.